Hey, and welcome to day 8 of 12 days of yoga. My name is Inga. Let's get started laying down on the ground. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together, hips open nice and wide, knees open, walk your heels in towards your sits bones, bring your hands to your belly. We'll close your eyes and just start to breathe. Take a nice deep full breath in. Open your mouth. Deep full breath in. Awesome. 3 more big breaths just like this. One more. My mouth was open for that one. Start to activate your Ujjayi breath in through the nose. Out through the nose. Finding a slight contraction in the back of the throat. Take your hands to the outside of your knees. Slowly press your knees together. Keeping the left foot planted down, draw the right knee into the chest, into the shoulder. Flex your right toes. Really find this nice big hip stretch to start. Draw the knee in just a little bit more. You want to give yourself space to be, space to breathe. Bring your right ankle to your left knee. Thread your arms around your left leg, figure 4 pose, flex both toes. Find some space and breathe. Start to feel this nice big hip opening. Awesome. Release your right leg. Bring your right leg down. Start to draw the left knee into the chest, into the shoulder. Finding some space. Starting to open through the left hip. Try to let go of all distractions that are around you. Awesome. Draw that knee into your chest just a little bit more. Left knee comes to your right ankle. Thread your right arm through. Figure 4 pose. Flex both toes. Draw the knee into the chest just a little bit more. Awesome. Release your left leg. Draw both knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. We're going to rock and roll the spine coming all the way up through the tailbone. Maybe your toes tap overhead. If this is good, you can always round your ankle to a seat. Awesome. Rock all the way over. Shoulder stack over the wrists, hips over the knees. We'll start some of the cat and cows. Scoop forward. Exhale, separate your shoulder tips forward, shoulder tips to the chest. Inhale, cow. Today's really testing my patience. Exhale, cow. And come back to the neutral spine. Let's lower ourselves all the way down to our belly. Let's put your toes exhale down. Inhale the cobra. And down. One more cobra. Come all the way up. Press back all the way through your table. Downward facing dog. First down dog of the day. Begin to bend left and right. Warm and wake up your hamstrings. Just because I've had some complaints about YouTube not being in videos doesn't mean you need to make it all up now. Awesome. And then relax into your down dog. We'll start with some sun salutations. Inhale, come up onto your tippy toes. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, step forward, forward, fold. Half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Root your eyes, reach all the way up. Take a nice big full body stretch. We're only going to take 3 sun salutations today. Fold. Half lift. Plant your hands, step back, chaturanga, lower down halfway or all the way down. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Awesome, big full breath in. Full breath out. Tippy toes. Forward fold. Lift. Fold. Reach. Awesome, fold. Lift. Chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Awesome. One more is your choice. When you're ready, forward fold. Lift. Fold. Reach. Fold. Lift. Chaturanga. Cobra. Or up dog. Downward facing dog. 3 big breaths. One more. Awesome. Tippy toes. Forward fold. Half lift. Fold. Full body stretch, reach up. Awesome. Toes together, heels together. We're going to sink for a chair pose. We're going to take our eagle. Take your right arm, wrap it around your left. If this is too much, you can always give yourself a nice big hug, squeezing those elbows, lifting those elbows up. Pick up your right leg, bring it all the way up and over your left leg. Awesome. You're going to bring your toes all the way down to the ground, or maybe flex your toes. Maybe you want to take a second hug. Pull your core in, lengthen through your spine, then bend your knees a little bit more. Awesome. Full eagle. Focus. Find some space. Maybe you can lift your elbows a little bit higher and then press your forearms forward. Breathe. Finding your drishti. If you fall out of your eagle, that's okay. Maybe you can fly like an eagle a little bit later. Each day is different. Awesome. Release. Reach up. Full body stretch. Opposite side. Sink for chair. Left arm around your right. Left leg up and over. Flex your toes. Squeeze your legs together. Lift your elbows. Pull your core in. Awesome. You're imagining as if there's a wall behind you. So shoulders and hips press up against the wall. Pulling your core in. Starting to activate. This is too much. Again, you can always bring those toes right down here. Sink your hips a little bit more. 2 more breaths. Awesome. Release. Reach up. Full body stretch. Hold. Half lift. Play with your hands. Step back. Chaturanga or down dog. Your choice. Cobra. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Awesome. Right leg steps forward. We're going to rise. Warrior 1. Back heel plant onto the ground. Hips and shoulders square to the side. So, back toes point at about a 45-degree angle, so about in the corner of your mat. Square your hips, bend deep into your front knee, arms outstretched. Find some space, find some stillness. Try to let go of all distractions that are around you. Just trying to tempt you to get out of wherever you are. Breathe, find some space. We're going to find our warrior 3, begin to shift forward. Slowly rise all the way up onto that right foot. Flex your left toes, warrior 3. This is twitch and bringing hands to heart center. Today we're working on our balance a little bit. Pull your core and tip forward. See if you can lift your chest. Finding a nice big capital T. Killing me today. Awesome. Reach your arms forward. Slowly sink back. Come back to your warrior 1. Exhale. Open up warrior 2. Back heel point down to the ground. Hips and shoulders open towards the side this time. Arms outstretched. Awesome. Find some space. Maybe bend a little bit deeper into that front knee. Awesome. Your hand can come all the way down to the ground or to the block of the coffee table. Square your hips. Open through your chest. Hey. Breathe. Let the mind relax. Let the body relax. Awesome. Begin to bend back into that front knee. Come back to your warrior 2. Hands come all the way down. Chaturanga or down dog. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Big full breath in. Full breath out. Left leg steps forward, warrior 1 once again. Back heel planted down, hips and shoulders square. Awesome. Squeeze your hips together, bend deep into your knees, find some space. Breathe, focus, press to the knife edge of that back leg. Begin to slowly shift forward, warrior 3. Find that nice maybe your hands come to heart. Awesome. Slowly sink back, warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Breathe, find some space. Bend deep into that front knee. Arms outstretched, gazing forward. Slowly begin to shift forward. Flex your toes, balance. Find some space. It's okay, come back. Gaze can be up or down, stacking one shoulder, one hip right on top of the other. Opening to your chest. Awesome. Bend your head knee, come back to warrior two, big full breath in. Hands come all the way down, chaturanga or down dog. Cobra or upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 3 big breaths. One more. We'll do one more round of this tippy toes. Forward fold. Half lift. Full body stretch. Awesome. Sink your hips, chair pose. Right arm around your left, right leg up and over, eagle. Squeeze everything into your midline. Pull your core in length through your spine. Lift your arms even higher. Maybe you want to start to extend the forearms forward. Breathe. Sink your hips even more. You got it. Awesome. Release. Reach up. Full body stretch. Sink once again for chair. Left arm around your right. Left leg up and over. Squeeze your legs together. Lift your arms. Awesome. Press your forearms forward. Pull your core in. Find some space. Breathe. Release, reach up, full body stretch. Full. Half lift. Chaturanga. Right leg steps forward, warrior one. Inhale, reach up. Hips and shoulders square, bend deep into that front knee. Focus right away. This time, if you wish, you can drop your hands down behind your back. Interlace your fingers, squeeze your shoulder blades back. Open through your chest. Keep your core pulling in. Awesome. You have the option to stay here or release your hands. Maybe start to slowly shift forward, warrior three. Flex your toes. Square your hips once again. Hands can stay to your low back. Or lift up just like this. Or maybe come back to your heart center. All about where your body is today. 2 more breaths. Awesome. Slowly sink back. Release your hands. Reach up. Open up, warrior two. 3 breaths. Slowly shift forward, half moon pose. Balance on that hand. Now to up level here, maybe you want to take your bottom hand to your heart. Awesome. Balancing just on that foot. It's always okay to keep that hand down. Maybe you want to just try. Awesome. Bend into that knee. Slowly sink back, warrior two. Chaturanga. One more side. You got it. Left leg steps forward, warrior one. Back heel planted down, hips and shoulders square. Start by finding that nice, big, strong, powerful warrior stance. Hands drop behind, opposite thumb on top. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Pull your core in, lengthen through your spine. Gaze is forward, draw the hands down the chest, or down the back, opening through the chest. Stay here or begin to shift forward, warrior three. Flex your toes. Root down through your leg, lift your chest even higher. You can do it. Breathe, maybe tip forward just a little bit more. Flex those toes. Slowly sink back once again. Reach up, warrior one. Exhale, open up, warrior two. 3 breaths. Half moon pose. Flex your toes, stack one hip on top of the other. You can always use a wall here as well. Maybe bottom hand comes all the way up to your heart. Flex your toes, active feet. The more active you keep that lifted leg, the easier this is going to become. Slowly sink back, warrior two, chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 5 full breaths this time. Inhale. 2 more breaths. Drop down to your table. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. I think it's only appropriate to take puppy pose today because you two are acting like puppies. Walk your arms forward. We're going to drop our shoulders down, drop your chest down, center your heart, puppy pose. Hips stay stacked over your knees, arms outstretched as far forward as you can go. Awesome, finding some space, finding some stillness, maybe the forehead or the chin comes to the ground. If you want a little bit more, gaze at the fingertips. Maybe you can bring the thumbs to touch. You'll find an even deeper shoulder stretch. Breathe, find some space. Keeping your forearms down, we're going to start to shift forward and then lengthen through your back. So bringing your toes all the way down to the ground, belly out to the ground. Bring your Sphinx pose. Shoulder stacked underneath your elbows. Fingertips spread nice and wide. All we're doing is gazing forward. Lift your chin, open through your chest, relax your belly, relax your lower body. Awesome, lower yourself all the way down. Press yourself back up to that table. Let's bring our hips over to whatever side you wish. We're going to roll ourselves all the way down onto our back. Draw the knees into the chest. We're going to take our happy baby pose right away. Grab onto the outsides of your feet or peace sign fingers to the big toes. Open through your hips. Get out of there. Feet point up. Maybe you want to rock side to side. So maybe you want to start to straighten one leg. Maybe start to straighten the other. Maybe you can straighten both legs, finding some space in the hips. Draw the knees back into the chest. Give yourself one more big hug. Let's take a twist. Bring your arms out to a T or cactus. Drop your knees over to the right. Bring your chin to your left shoulder. Bring your knees back through center and all the way over to the left. Chin comes to the right shoulder. Bring your knees back through center. You can take your Shavasana, maybe your feet together, coming back to your Supta Baddha Konasana. Extend your legs, extend your arms, and relax. Letting go of all thoughts, all dogs, all control. Letting your body and your mind relax. Take a nice deep full breath in. Open your mouth. Deep full breath in. Wiggle your fingers and your toes and your tails. Your head and your neck. Pick a side. Slowly press yourself all the way up. Come here. Hand to heart. And with one more big, take a nice deep full breath in. Open your mouth. Thank you so much for sharing day 8 with me. I'm sorry about these crazy dogs.